Here are famous quotes by Rosa Parks. To bring about change, you must not be afraid to take the first step. We will fail when we fail to try. You must never be fearful about what you are doing when it is right. I believe there is only one race, the human race. Stand for something or you will fall for anything. Today's mighty oak is yesterday's nut that held its ground. What really matters is not whether we have problems, but how we go through them. We must keep going on to make it through whatever we are facing. One person can change the world. Nothing in the Golden Rule says that others will treat us as we have treated them. It only says that we must treat others in a way that we would want to be treated. People always say that I didn't give up my seat because I was tired, but that isn't true. No, the only tired I was tired of giving in. Without a vision, the people perish, but without courage, dreams die. I have learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, this diminishes fear. Knowing what must be done does away with fear. As long as people use tactics to oppress or restrict other people from being free, there is work to be done. I would like to be remembered as a person who wanted to be free, so other people would be also free. It takes more than one person to bring about peace, it takes all of us. It is better to protest than to accept injustice. I had no idea that history was being made. I was just tired of giving up. You cannot always control the powers that be. You just have to have faith and stand by the things you believe in. If you want to be respected for your actions, then your behavior must be above reproach. If our lives demonstrate that we are peaceful, humble, and trusted, this is recognized by others. When people made up their minds that they wanted to be free and took action, then there was a change. If I can sit down for freedom, you can stand up for children. There is no future without education. I knew someone had to take the first step, so I made up my mind not to move. I believe we are here on the planet Earth to live, grow up, and do what we can to make this world a better place for all people to enjoy freedom. Each person must live their life as a model for others. Racism is still with us, but it is up to us to prepare our children for what they have to meet, and, hopefully, we shall overcome. I will no longer act on the outside in a way that contradicts the truth that I hold deeply inside. I will no longer act as if I were less than the whole person I know myself inwardly to be. I do the very best I can to look upon life with optimism and hope and looking forward to a better day. Memories of our lives, of our works and our deeds will continue in others. Since I have always been a strong believer in God, I knew that He was with me, and only He could get me through that next step. I would like to be known as a person who is concerned about freedom and equality and justice and prosperity for all people. Black women are very capable of leading our organizations. I believe that firmly. Have you ever been hurt and the place tries to heal a bit, and you just pull the scar off of it over and over again? I want to be treated like a human being. If I stayed angry at other people, I would miss finding friends among those I was angry with. The only tired I was tired of giving in. Knowing what must be done does away with fear. I see the energy of young people as a real force for positive change. Whatever my individual desires were to be free, I was not alone. There were many others who felt the same way. The time had just come when I had been pushed as far as I could stand to be pushed. I will always work for human rights for all people. I had given up my seat before, but this day I was especially tired. Tired from my work as a seamstress, and tired from the ache in my heart. Support us by subscribing to Possible for Sure and for more quotes.